Happy Wacky Wednesday, and welcome to my channel. My channel filled with all the things. I'm Dutchie. Halfway through the week, y'all. It's been an interesting week so far. Not many complaints, so that's always good. But hang out with me, vibe with me, chat with me. Please like and subscribe. You need to be an adult and you need to be a good human. You know what time it is. Anyways, yep. Here I am. I should have brought the fan out here. I don't think I'll be here too long because I do have like a set appointment in a couple hours I need to attend. So, give or take on time, but you know, just in the moments. It's been an interesting morning so far. It's like one thing and then another thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But here we are. Tomorrow is Friday Junior. Almost to the weekend. Need to get by some water, maybe over the weekend. I don't know. It depends on the weather. If not, maybe during the week next week. We'll see. What up, Rhino? Howdy. How's the week been treating you? I'm doing alright. It's definitely warm. Like I said, I should have brought the fucking fan out here. I still could do that. Maybe I will. Because I know it's going to get brutal. I'm going to grab the fan. I'm going to be smart. Smart and wise about this. There must have been a sign too because I didn't bring no water, which is like not even an option. Must bring the water. Alright, let me plug this in. Okay. Some type of air and water, which is important. So cheers to the water. Wow, 44 people in here. What the hell? I was like, wait, 4? What up? Yeah, it is hot. Is today the solar eclipse? I did see the moon looking really cool on Monday morning, I think it was. And I was upset I didn't have like a way to capture that. But it was like a perfect like Sailor Moon vibe. It's like, this is cool. I didn't know that. What is the one where you can see it transition? Do you have to wear this special glasses? Is that the solar eclipse? Hey. Thanks, Simon. Appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Once again, you need to be an adult and you need to be a good human. Tell me about your week. How's it been going, y'all? Salt bunny. I don't know about anything bunny, but definitely not a snow bunny. Fishing. When I saw I read fishing, I think it may rain. I can't really tell. It's not supposed to rain today, but does anyone even know anymore? No. Thanks, John. Thanks, Kevin. You want a math debate? How old are you? Can I get an age check? Can you tell me your age in astrology? Go. Am I from California? No. No, I don't understand Russian. Thank you. What is that? That looked like a croissant dough, but it was a human. Maybe I want bread. That's what I saw when I saw that. Probably, but what was that? Is that like fetal position? Like, what the fuck was that? Thank you, but I'm like, what is YouTube? Do they like switch up the stickers? I think that would make sense. Keep it like exciting. Like, I don't know, people probably don't want to get like the same stickers all the time. But is that new? I haven't seen that one. It's called hiding. It does look like the fetal position. Mostly Europe and Rhino. But is that the one where the glasses where it transitions over? Like you see it into the moon? Because I missed it last year by, like, I think I missed it. I tried to watch it a couple years ago. I don't know. I forget the name of it. What up, Wilfie? You get any more selfies of you running on the football field? 79. Okay, Steven. Share some wisdom in those 79 years you've had. Okay, James, you're from New York? Forget about it. It's from a game. What, the fetal position? Random? That's hilarious. What is that? Random girly? There's someone else that comes in here that's called Random. And I always tell them to tell me something random. Well, you, Random girly, have showed me something random today. So I appreciate that. Long live Ozzy. Yeah. Do we really think that Ozzy, like, bit a head off of a bat? Interesting concept, right? I think he did. The fuck are you talking about? YouTube is fraud. YouTube is something else. Believe it or not, I have not seen any money from YouTube. Believe it or not. Is it getting crowded, Wealthy? Are you getting nervous? Do you need some earplugs? Like a concert, old man? Wait, what? I don't know who deleted that. Somebody lurking and he said hello. You better say hello to me. Don't sit back and be shy. Don't be weird. Don't make this weird. Come on now. Auto shades. Yeah, that's what these are. What are you talking about, Rhino? You don't need to apologize. Someone had just sent the one. It looked like a fetal position. I appreciate when everyone helps out when they can, and if they don't, you being here, you're still helping out. So it's a win-win. And I never expect anything. I expect nothing, appreciate everything. So please never apologize for that. Animal lady? No, you can call me Dutchie. That's weird. Thanks, Perry. It was Perry. Thanks, Trocent. Is that Trocent? What the? Wait, it's bingo night. Trocent, are you going or not? Thanks, Kung Fu. From Spain. What up, Perry? From Ireland. Oh, hello. What is that, lad? Lass or lad? Hello from America. Me too. Who is eating my curtains? Trolls from YouTube. They're like, ah. Yep. That's who ate them. Was it a fake bat? I always wondered if it was a fake bat, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was not a fake bat. That should be my poll question. Maybe that should be. I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Okay. Oh, come on now. Okay, cool. Alright. I guess I could do... I'll just do this one. That's fine. Wazam! Check out that. I honestly wanted to ask the Britney Spears one again. Well, we got 3 votes in already, and they're all like, yes. Oh, hold on. Let me change this. For the smarties out there. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it cut me off, so I gotta change it. Hold on. Okay. Wazam. There you go. Answer that, please. Off of a real bat. Oh! That changed it. The last one. I appreciate the laughs already. It could just be me laughing, which is fine. But I changed that because it was like real bat. Because someone said the bat was fake. I think it was Steven. And yeah, like it, or Steve, sorry. It could have been a fake bat. Because how the hell you didn't get rabies? And I see bats out here all the fucking time, man. Like, if you come out here a certain hour, you're like leaving them bobbing because the bats will come at you ready to suck your blood. Maybe they all like talked about what Ozzy did if it was a real bat, and now they're out for blood. No? 17 votes already? Okay, it's going with yes, but there is some no's. So be honest. And I think you only get one shot, one opportunity, and it's like Eminem, and you don't get to change it. It was a canary in the business. That's a sign. What was a canary in the business, though? Or are we talking about Aussie? Because it better not have been a fucking canary. Wait a minute. And anyone that is new or it isn't obvious already, I'm behind in the chat. Don't know how far. Hopefully not far, but I'm a little behind. Jesus. Thanks, Perry. I'm old. I'm not old. I'm in my prime. What up, Trosa? I look like I'm at the McDonald's by your friend's house. Do I look like I'm in McDonald's? Does this look like McDonald's? Can someone give me a Happy Meal? Because maybe that would make me happy. You know what? When I was a kid, I was like 5 years old, and I remember it was like a daycare event or something, and we went to McDonald's after. It was like, I was very young, so it's interesting that I remembered it, probably because I was so traumatized. I love ice cream so much. But I got an Oreo McFlurry, and you know the spoons? And the spoons are like, if you've ever seen it, like they put it on the attachment of that makes the Oreo McFlurry. Well, I thought it was a fucking straw, and I was so upset. I didn't like think to do that, and I remember it just like really fucked me up. And every time I saw or got a McFlurry, I was like, these damn straws, you know? But it's not a straw, it's a fucking spoon. Most of you are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about, Dutchie? And I'm like, you don't understand. But I was so traumatized because I love ice cream, and no ice cream should ever go to waste. Like, ever. Although McFlurries are way cheaper back then, and I'm not saying I'm old. I'm in my prime, okay? But they were cheaper. I don't even know how much McFlurry is nowadays. But if you do love, I cannot fucking stand Walmart. Cannot. But if I find my way in there, unless I'm by the beach and I can't bring it home in time or something, like, if I'm going to a Walmart, which is like rarely ever. If you do like the Oreo McFlurry, get the Great Value Oreo ice cream in that gallon. I think it's like a gallon. And it's not a quart. It's a big ass gallon. It's like worth it. It's like $6-7 maybe. I still need to check if the neighborhood Walmart does it, so I can just like avoid that altogether. But that could be a problem because, oh my gosh, it's so good. It tastes just like the Oreo McFlurry. It really does. Way cheaper. The last time I got it, I overindulged in making milkshakes out of it. And I learned when you make a milkshake, you really don't use ice. You can use ice, but it really waters it down fast. But you're using a hell of a lot more ice cream when you don't use the ice, which is like shitty because you're using all the ice cream, even though it's still good, you know? But last time I got it, it was like in the beginning of the year or something. Mid-year. It went so fast. I like didn't even hold on to it because I made too many milkshakes. Anyways. No, I'm not Dutch. What up, Sebastian? Excuse me? Perry, you didn't tell me about your vacation. Did you enjoy it or not? What up, Baker? A little dreamsicle. Oh my gosh, Farms! Bingo night was yesterday, but I thought you said Trosen thought bingo night was also on Thursdays. Are you kidding me now? You gonna leave me hanging on bingo night? Because I was planning on going. Come on now. It has been a minute, girl. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Am I getting face tattoos? That's a no. Each is their own, but I won't be doing face tats. Nope. I'm gonna assume that the ice cream is for all the ice cream talk I just had. 29 votes. 62 is yes. It was a real bat. Where is there proof that it was a real bat? Oh, you went live for a few hours or several hours? That's awesome. How was it? I'm making bread and fresh hoagies. Oh my gosh. Who are you? Wawa? No, I'm just kidding. I know your bread's better. That sounds awesome, girl. We typically go on Tuesdays. I remember you said that, but I do remember you said there was 2 nights. But you were like, oh, they can't have all my money on both nights. I do read comments. You just get obsessive. And sometimes I wish I didn't read some of these comments. But I want to talk to my peeps and meet some cool peeps, and I know they exist. And most importantly, talk to my dogs. So yeah, I do read the comments. But I am behind. You're from England. Hello, mate. There's a lot of everything going on. I don't really know. My skin's glowing. We did get a couple options for dog stuff on YouTube, like our first like little brand promotion type things, but I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna call the people out by name, but we're not gonna do it. I'm like, because some of these things, like the likelihood of you winning said promotion is probably slim, but then you have to buy these things, and then some of the stuff I'm like, not gonna stick with that, or I have mixed feelings about it. But it was cool to see that we were offered something. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Happened twice, actually. He really did, Wolfie? Did you see it with your own eyes? I'm lost. Rhino, nothing is fake about Ozzy. It is kind of crazy that he's not like timeless. Like to think that he crossed over last year. I was like, really? I thought he was gonna live forever, you know? What the fuck is this dude talking about? Yeah, I mean, if you're not saying like fucking weird shit, then I'm probably gonna respond to you, you know? Then, I don't know, like make it something like worth responding to, you know? You know what I mean? Let me check something. Hold on. I made some banana pudding. Y'all don't even know. Phenomenal. I thought I had, I thought it was Amazon. He thought it was a fake bat, but it was real. How does everyone feel about that? What up, Tom? About to eat some fresh hoagies. What are you putting on the hoagie? I'm like, let me roll up. I'm about to come up. Come over there. Yeah, the solar eclipse. But that of course was in Europe. So when? Today? Perry, you saw it today? Or you're gonna see it today? That's what Rhino was talking about. Philly cheese, thanks for dinner. That sounds so good. There's a place, it's like, it's not like a, it doesn't have gas, but it's like a little like grocery gas station. It doesn't have a ton of groceries. And they honestly don't make any foods, but, I was gonna say foods, but they do make cheesesteaks. Oh my gosh, they're a little expensive, but they're so good, and they like tell you every time like it's gonna take a little while, right? Well, I tried to get one like a few months ago, and they don't even do it anymore, which is actually really sad. But they didn't do food really, but they've been doing it for years. It made me think of that. Enjoy, girl. Love them. They're so good. So good. Russell. Oh, Tom. I was like, who the fuck is Russell? When I see Tom's name, I just see Tommy Pickles. Like, it doesn't matter. And I think at one point you just said Tom. So Tommy Russell didn't come around until like the handle name changed or something. This was like last year, I think. But still, I just see Tommy Pickles. So I'm like, who the fuck is Russell? So funny. No, he bit the head off and he didn't eat it. Well, I didn't say eat it. Well, I could have said rip the head off the bat. I did say ate. But did he spit it out? There has to be a video, right? And I've just lived under a rock. Oh, so he didn't technically eat it. Can we give you a challenge? I think there's already challenges going on, right? Uppity Queenie. What? The fuck? Did you get some lights for your chair? Yeah, I'm in my prime. Don't ask me again. Come on now. As Wolfie was like posting on the community of him like running, he's like, I'm in my prime. I need to get Fraggle to post on there. I'm like, Fraggle, you little raggle, post on the community of you running up the stairs. I would say you need to do a video, but the community won't. You still can do a video on your own page, but the community doesn't let you post videos. Probably for the best. There could be like long-winded videos being made, and I have an like intention span of like a 4-year-old. No, but if you're like sending me something of value for sure, I definitely will watch it. Like whatever you're doing, slaying, cooking, etc. But I do think videos would be a little bit harder. Sometimes I forget to even check like the photos on the community board, so I would feel even worse for videos, to be honest. I'm bad at even responding to text messages. Spoons. A spoon, like what you were saying before. Do you know who, Tom? When you were talking about spoon and something else. Do I like chocolate? That's a trick question. What are the prime years? Whatever years you want, okay? My best friend's mom is forever 36. And for a while, I used to get it confused with 36 and 38. And she's like, you're going to fuck this up for me. And I love telling this story because every year when her birthday comes around, I have now remembered it is 36. So I'm like, hey, happy 36. Like, you will always look great. Like, you know, and she really does. Like, she really does look great. And she hasn't got like crazy stuff done. So she looks really good for her. I was going to say for her age, but she's in her prime. And for women, they're always in their prime. Like, Farms was saying under 29, I think it was. And I was like, yeah, at least we're not like in the 26 club. Like, that's important. But you know what? I don't really know. Early 20s are like a shit show. Like, it's fun, you're more carefree sometimes, or you wish that you were, or maybe you crack into that in your 30s. I don't really know. But I'm just forever young. That's what I told Wolfie. It was like, you gotta believe it to see it and feel it, okay? Can you recommend some dinner? I think we're gonna have pork chops tonight. I had pork chops last night. Actually, I don't know. I really don't know. I have some things I have to do in a little bit, and I don't know when I'll return. So, I don't know yet. I did make pork chops yesterday, so I have leftover pork chops again for today. But, I don't know. Live life on the wild side. Or just figure it out. I try to prep food for a couple of days at least, because I really honestly, like, I don't like to be in the kitchen every fucking day. Like, hardcore, you know? If I have to, like, do up a little stuff here and there, then that's okay. But I don't want to spend, like, hours in there slinging it up. Just, that's a no. I love people that think that they're just like really outside the box and they're so creative with their like insults, but the reality is like it's you looking into the mirror of yourself and how you feel so shitty about yourself. You need to like project that onto someone else. And if you think for 5 seconds that I give 2 fucks what a fucking troll like you thinks, it's wild. It's wild. And these are people that I'm sure don't get like any socializing done. Like, ever, you know? It's actually rather sad. You used to buy what? Yeah, the loony bin is out. I'm like, okay, keep it moving. Brain rot. Stupid. I'm like, say something exciting, you know? I look for, like, excitement. Good conversation. Some of this stuff is like, what the fuck? I, like, actually even feel bad for, like, my peeps reading this. Like, don't even absorb, like, the shit that I've been absorbing. Like, what the fuck? It's like, removed from your brain, heart, mind, soul, energy. Have I ever made ice cream from scratch, Golf Man? I have made coffee ice cream one time. And it actually wasn't bad, but the consistency wasn't like what I was looking for exactly. But it wasn't bad, and I definitely ate all of it. No ice cream go to waste. Come on now. But it was pretty good. I don't know how I feel about trying that over and over again. I think it would be one of those things, maybe I would just buy it. But maybe because I haven't done it enough, that I would feel differently if I tried it again, you know? Shout out to Farms, because that's how I felt about the biscuits. The first time I did biscuits, and even the first time I did gravy, they were fucking so shitty that I just, like, didn't want to ever do them again. And the biscuits have been turning out fucking phenomenal. And the gravy, I was, like, shocked that my gravy was, like, banging. I was like, damn, give myself some credit, you know? You gotta, like, Aaliyah, dust off and try again. You know what I mean? What's for lunch today? I had a chicken sandwich. Lunch is over. Could do a smoothie, though. I wouldn't be totally against that. Where am I out in the time? Okay. So I got some stuff in a little bit. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Vacation was lovely? That's great. Am I that behind? Damn. That's awesome, Perry. When's your next vacation now? Scatty Day? Like Betty Spaghetti? Who remembers Betty Spaghetti? Oh my gosh. I love Betty Spaghetti. Oh my gosh. Crazy. You gotta remember Betty Spaghetti. And if you're a boy, you probably don't. But you may. Who knows? I would never make fun of anyone, you know? Oh, thanks, Karma. What up, Grown? Ozzy was given medical attention after the bat incident. You put battle incident, so I was like, what? And I was like, oh, bat. Maybe. So proof to that, too. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what? Trade for some better what? It's been a little bit since I've been on, too. So I don't know. What have I missed, y'all? That's what Baker said, but I'm going to follow it up. The dogs do make great alarms. Yep, they wake me up every morning. Even if I thought about sleeping in, not a fucking chance. I'm up anyways, but as soon as they see life, they're just like, oh, she's up, get her. Let's go, adventure time. There's no bird in the cage. Thank you, Farms, thank you. How's your peeps? I saw a sign this weekend, chilling with the peeps. That's actually a sign. It's like a dreamsicle angel sign. Like dessert? No. If that's dessert to you, Perry, then I don't know. I don't know. Me and Farms both agree that there's like better out there. Cornbread's like not the worst, but I'd rather have a biscuit, you know? Cornbread, honestly love corn casserole, which is made with cornbread and like cream of corn and sour cream, and then you bake it. That is phenomenal, right? But cornbread by itself, like I gotta jazz it up. If I'm eating it with something like chili, duh. And I know Grown's gonna be like, chili and Cheez-Its. But if I'm eating like cornbread in a bowl of something mixed together, then it's not so bad. But am I diving for cornbread first in the basket? No. No. But I do like to spice up the cornbread. If I'm going to do cornbread, then I do like to, like, put some honey in there. But sweet, maybe if someone's putting sugar and honey in there, but usually it's not. Usually it's not. I love cornbread, but I'm not diving for it, y'all. Unless it's corn casserole, then get the fuck out of my way. Because a girl will push you out of the way for some corn casserole. Just kidding, but really. I told Davey one time about an argument that I got into with my cousin over lamb chop. Y'all remember lamb chop? But he thought I said pork chop. And that made me think of that. Because I was like, no, I didn't fight anyone for a pork chop. Although pork chops are really good. What up, Maddie? Don't trust a hoe. Never trust a hoe. Don't trust Maddie. What up, slut? Just kidding. How's it going? Fresh cornbread is good. I'm not anti-cornbread, but it's just like really bland. You can spice it up, but it's just like, if I'm gonna do cornbread, I did do cornbread a few weeks ago, and it reminded me of this though. And I was like, or a couple weeks ago, and I was like, okay, but I did mix it in with like my dinner, so like I did enjoy it that way. And then last night I had stuffing, like it's like Thanksgiving already or some shit around here, but I had pork chops, stuffing, and green beans. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Because last week I did drumsticks in the oven, and I did cornbread, or not cornbread, I did the stuffing. It was like chicken stuffing. And then I did green beans. But I ended up getting cornbread stuffing from fucking Aldi's. So I had that last night, the cornbread stuffing, which actually was like pretty good. Talking all that shit about cornbread, it was pretty good with the green beans. And then I had it with pork chops. But anyways, I love stuffing. That's honestly, I don't know if I've ever told anyone that here. I could eat stuffing at any point in time of year. I don't give a fuck. Stuffing is great. Homemade stuffing's where it's at, but I'll take the box shit too, for sure. I have not made homemade stuffing though. If you ain't had cornbread, you missing out. Everyone's like, cornbread, cornbread. Farms, where you at? Yeah, you donated blood. Jesse donates blood too, or he donated blood recently. Kudos to y'all. I can't hang. Who says that? Oh, thanks for being our friend, Baker. What are you talking about? The little dreamsicle? Oh, I love a good cheesesteak. Love it. Can I get a timestamp? Maybe there's already a dropped one, but... I can't remember when I saw the solar eclipse. I was like, it was last year, but no, it wasn't. I can't remember. And I missed it by like a fucking second. I was so fucking pissed. Like, and what was even more annoying is I was out there for like an hour or two, and I want to say it was hot. And I'm sitting there fucking waiting and waiting and trying not to burn my fucking retinas. And missed it. So annoying. I remember getting a couple phone calls after, did you see it? And I was like, no. And I'm like, talking to you, I'm missing it more. Oh, the eclipse is over now. Cheese was steak. No. It's cheesesteak. Cheesesteak is a beef. Right? It's like the way they cut it. Cheesesteak? That's not steak. See, I'm bad at knowing my animals. which is like probably where I've avoided a lot of meats a good portion of my life. But what is cheesesteak? It does have cheese in it. It's all about the season of the beef, though. Good, Deep Honey Love. How are you? I'm behind, if anyone knows. Who the fuck asked that? If anyone didn't know, I was like reading the next comment, like. Oh, chicken cheese steak. You could. It is steak, so it is like chopped up pieces of steak, like tiny, like round eye steaks, right? Thanks, Wolfie. It's like round eye. Is that what it's called? I'm trying to learn. I am trying to learn a little bit better. I don't know. When I am shopping for like meats and stuff, I really just try to look for the meats that have like the less fat. Which is usually the goal, because if you think about it, if you go for like a tomahawk, for instance, I do know what a tomahawk steak is. I swear, lately, when I look at the tomahawks, like, it's primarily fat. Like, I don't want to fucking just buy a bunch of fucking fat, you know? I'm like, no. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of fat, like, really at all on most meats. You heard that? Like a pinball machine. Most of a squirrel dropped something. I'm not a big fan of like fat on meats. Usually like, gross, and like the texture for me is like a no. But for steak, if it's cooked right with the fat, and I don't want shit ton of fat. Like, that's not the point of fucking steak, you know? Like, duh. But if you can get like a steak with a little bit of fat and you pan fry that, I really hope it doesn't rain. It doesn't look as promising though in the corner. It looks like it may pass, but if it's cooked right, once again, then I'll eat it. It's like good. It's like weird. You know what I mean? But you really shouldn't be eating fat like that anyways. And chicken skin. People eat the chicken skin. Each is their own. I don't think that's really good for you, right? I've read different things. Jason, homemade. I thought Wilfie said that. I was like, what? I read homemade. That's how you know. Nope, she meant hoe. Never trust a hoe. Never trust a homemade cornbread. Oh man, a Dawson's Creek too. I don't want to wait. Where's the Hanson boys? Oh, I don't think there's like the best cornbread in the world. Like, go ahead. Anyone that knows of a place that is like, this is a banging ass cornbread, please let me know. Now, if we're talking about biscuits, yo, Popeyes, Church's, fucking KFC, like, but cornbread, what are you thinking? If you got a name, let me know. I could see where the barbecue places would be holding good cornbread, though. And if you're mixing that together, because I like to eat some stuff separately at times. It just depends on what it is. I mix it up, like I was mentioning with cornbread earlier. But if you're doing like barbecue, you're taking a bite of barbecue, taking a bite of a brisket, and then you're going to throw it back with some cornbread and then maybe some corn on the cob, I don't know, and then you take some sweet tea and you're throwing it all back. So you got a good little like palate going on, right? Makes sense. But cornbread by itself, I mean, you're hungry, you're going to eat the fucking cornbread, period. But once again, I'm more likely to biscuit. Like, I could just live off biscuits, for sure. If we're all hanging out, though, we'll do a little bit of mixture of, like, cornbread and biscuits, you know? We'll do some Alan Jackson. And we'll invite Jesse, of course, because he's running in 2028. I think it's actually going to be 2027 because he's going to be different than like the normal election years, right? Or should I say the most popular election years? But 2027, him and Bama will be handing out cornbread and chicken. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll bring some banana bread or banana pumpkin. Banana pudding. Banana pumpkin? What the fuck? That could be interesting. I don't know. Oh, you did neon green for your wheels, so they actually light up like shoes. You're gonna get through this, Baker. We're gonna keep you laughing, motivated. You just keep healing, you know. Life throws things at us sometimes, especially in forms of healing, because they know that we're just gonna keep going and going and going. So taking this as a moment of time to genuinely heal with your peeps, and good things still await. You gotta believe it to feel it. And I know this is like a crazy like chapter in your life that you weren't looking forward to, but it's gonna be a part of your story that make you even more stronger than you realize. What's the most beautiful lesson of wisdom that you can share with us to contribute a little bit more to our awakening? I'm like, are you still here? Should I share this? I don't know. I feel like life is like full of all the lessons. I say this pretty often. Like, I don't think we go through anything in life that isn't filled with some kind of lesson, you know? Our definition and how we define these lessons are a little bit different at times than others, but everything in part of our life journey is filled with wisdom and knowledge if we're willing to see it that way. If not, it could be a dark, bumpy road, but when we start cracking the code to those things, then it makes a little bit more sense about the recipe of life, of how we put these ingredients together to keep us chugging along our way, you know, instead of questioning why life is doing something to us, that it could be doing something for us, you know. And it doesn't always feel like that when shit's hitting the fan, you know? And then we come out on the other side and we're like, oh. But if we're willing to see that, then we're willing to feel that and resonate with that. If we don't feel that and we don't see that, then we may not resonate with that, you know? Another recipe. Live and let live. Yeah, it is insane, farms. Happy almost birthday! Mrs. birthday is this week too, y'all. Shout out to the Leos. Celebrate all month. Have some homemade dinners. Well, me and Farms will dish out the birthday cakes. Happy early birthday. What up, KVC? I can't remember. You're an adult, right? Gator nuggets. Ooh, I do love, you said corn on the cob. Max out is good times. I do love some corn nuggets. Oh my gosh. I need to look up a recipe for corn nuggets. I also love potato balls. Anybody have potato balls? Are like the best, like drunken food. Time check on. Drunken food and or regular food. Like enjoying those puppies. You could always do like you could drop them in the fryer one time and then you like pretty much essentially like get the coating of flour stuck all together and then you can freeze them so you don't have to eat them all at once, because they seem like you could eat like 90 of them, but they are pretty filling with the cornstarch, you know. Oh, how was the wedding, Trocent? I'm behind. How was the wedding? Oh my god, I hope you did have fun and you didn't leave early. Come on now. It is already cool that you said that you did have fun. Oh, you went to jury duty too. Oh my gosh, these were important things. Did they select you for jury duty? Timestamp. Oh, okay. I'm still a little behind, but I'm getting there. It would be strange to be perfect at something. That's like, and I appreciate you saying that, Farms. I feel like that might be sometimes my Taurus side. Because the Gemini side is a little bit more relaxed of the failure process and like learning from that. And the Taurus side is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's like the balance there. But I give myself grace too, because even like 10 years ago, I couldn't cook shit. Couldn't. And honestly, like I look back and I was like, wow, I was like starving, essentially. Eating fast food all the time. Eating bullshit. And now I feel cool that I can, like, come home and mimic stuff. And I'm like, okay. It may not be exactly the same times. And sometimes it's way better. A lot of the times it's way better. Like, especially, like, mimicking things. Cooking at home in general is way better. But, you know, I ended up, like, craving a fucking sausage biscuit from McDonald's, like, a month ago, right? And I was like, I have not had McDonald's in, like, I don't know, like 4 years. It's been a long, long time. But I used to love their breakfast. And I'm a breakfast gal, period, if y'all didn't know. So I fucking cracked because I was out fucking doing errands. And I was like, I need to eat something. And I don't want to go home yet because I still need to finish these errands. So let me just get a biscuit, you know? So I ended up getting a biscuit and a hash brown and a drink. It was like a meal thing. What the fuck? I was so lost on the menu. I was like, there's no dollar menu anymore. It's like a value menu. And the value menu is like, I think they're phasing out the last time I went out anyways of a dollar menu. I think it was the value menu. But you could still get like cheaper things on there. Because if you're going to a cheap place, I'm not giving you $20 for a slap on a job like fucking burger anyways. That like isn't fulfilling. And it's still going to taste cheap. So, my point of that, I was going to the breakfast. So, I was like, I'm going to get a biscuit. I'm going to do a hash brown. The hash browns are more expensive, but they were a little bit bigger than I remembered before. I was like, okay, they made them a little bit bigger. But the biscuit was like trash. I was like, this is your fucking reminder, bitch. That you don't need this shit. And you should have took your happy ass fucking home, made Farm's biscuits. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make these biscuits. I think it was like a week or two later, I ended up making those biscuits. And I was like, I'm gonna do the biscuits. And I'm so glad that I did, because I was like, you know what? Like, I regretted that McDonald's trip. I was like, that was dumb. I could have made my own biscuits, do my own sausage, my own bacon. And then, like I showed you guys, I did end up doing the gravy like a couple weeks ago too. So it was like, I don't know. It did make me think. I forgot about McDonald's. When I did the gravy, I thought about the McDonald's sausage and biscuit and gravy that they used to have, the little platter. That shit probably tastes like shit. And I was just a hungry kid eating this, like scarfing it down, you know. But it does feel rewarding, once again, to cook your own stuff. I think it's like mind over matter, because you try to talk yourself out of like making something. You're like, oh, it's gonna be a lot of work, or I don't wanna, or then I have to clean it, and then etc. But it is rewarding. And like I mentioned, I like to make kind of like leftovers essentially, so I'm not in there every day, because I still don't want to be in the fucking kitchen every day. Like, no, I'm not wearing that woman fucking super title. Like, no, I don't want to be in the kitchen every fucking day. But once again, it is rewarding, because you go out and you fucking spend. Like, I think Rhodey was telling me him and his son, like, go out and they spend at least $25-$30 just for McDonald's for a dinner. That's insane. It's crazy. And you really don't know if your shit's getting spit in. You know? Yeah, I was sad that the biscuit wasn't what I dreamed of, but I don't know what I was expecting either, you know? It taught me a lesson, for sure. Betty Spaghetti, yes. It was like a Barbie doll, but her arms were like spaghetti arms. So you could like move them around and stuff. Like, and her legs. I think her legs were too. Well, I appreciate you, Farms, for giving me the motivation. For sure. You got money on me? I'm so done. Your best friend's girlfriend is hitting on you. That's probably a joke. And yeah, your friend may be sad, but if you care about your fucking friend that's your best friend, you should tell them. Absolutely. I mean, depending on the situation, I don't know. Honestly, I think you should. But I'm not a therapist, never claimed to be one. But if that is real life, the person could also get pissed off at you, so. Who knows? Who knows? Sounds like a not adult thing to say. What? Cornbread with chili mac. What was it? Grown was saying cornbread with Cheez-Its. Anyone ever made homebread Cheez-Its? Because homemade Cheez-Its, because those are one of my favorites too. I've mentioned this before, but if I do Popeyes, that sounds like a good idea soon. It brought it back to me because I mentioned this a few weeks ago when we were talking about Cheez-Its. But the dough that you use to make Cheez-Its, you can make them with for the blah, 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 the Popeyes, like that type of bread. She wasn't hard raised on cornbread. I wasn't either, even being a little country bumpkin. Like, I don't know. Even when we went to, like, Crackle Barrel, I was eating the biscuits without apple butter. What the fuck? What you mean? You can have a cornbread. But I feel like everyone's always fighting over the biscuits. And then, in general, no one wants the cornbread until all the biscuits are gone. And then you will eat the cornbread, right? You know I'm not lying. Yeah, I did say move the fuck out of the way for the cornbread casserole. I am not kidding. I love cornbread casserole. Or corn casserole. It's not cornbread. What the fuck? All I'm like thinking about is cornbread. Although it is made out the Jifty stuff. So technically a type of cornbread. Phenomenal. If you haven't had corn casserole, you're missing out. I would love to say that I would share, but I would have to make a bunch, you know? I also love any type of casserole. Like, I love a sweet bread or a sweet potato casserole. Oh my God, that get on my way too. For sure. I could eat tons and tons of that. It's like an endless pit. The sweet potato casserole, the corn casserole, and then the green bean casserole with the French onion toppings. Fire. Those are things that I almost always do for like a Thanksgiving type of thing. Crazy. You're like, my body doesn't even really like corn. Well, we clearly don't digest corn. Yikes. You're gonna wheel out of here? Alright, Baker. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you do feel better. And remember, you got a friend in all of us. Don't forget it, Dreamsicle. It's okay, don't be sorry. Yeah, whoever doesn't want the cornbread, it can go to someone that does, because we also got cornbread lovers. Trosten will eat some, Baker will eat some, Wolfie, he will eat it too. Don't worry. Bama as well, I'm sure. Jesse, a little bottomless pit over there. Stuffing balls, what the fuck? We're talking about like potato balls, but stuffing balls? Are we making cornbread, Brand? Yeah, they already destroyed the cornbread, I think. There actually may be leftovers, but if we were talking about biscuits, they're gone. Gone. The potluck, they've been out and they've been destroyed. Peanut butter cookie dough, yes. Peanut butter cookie dough is phenomenal. I actually love like a good little cookie recipe of like chocolate chip, butterscotch, and then peanut butter. Do that and mix it up. Phenomenal. Good little protein cookie too. Also dangerous if you eat too many of them. But who cares? It's YOLO, right? Oh, timestamp. Oh shit. And I gotta take the dogs out soon because I gotta go in a little bit. Shaved ribeye? For the steak? Is this shaved ribeye? What the fuck did I just read? Oh my god, I'm getting to that now? That's insane. I felt like it was like a weird deja vu moment of like, wait a minute, I'm talking about cheesesteak again? And then I see Wolfie steak. Oh, that's another timestamp. Oh, it's ribeye? No way. I'm just kidding. I'm just doing it to be an asshole now. I'm like, wait a minute. Is it ribeye or not? They're probably freaking out. What up? I think I saw Jesse and Bama. You guys, I better say a hello. Howdy. Pass you the chicken skin? Okay. Now, I do love chicken skin that's fried, which is still not good for you, but I heard the chicken skin's not good for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know? I mean, anything that's probably not the Bill Gates stuff is okay, right? Cornbread is your favorite? So is a timeout, apparently. Or do you just got straight hidden? What up, Bama? No, bake the hoagies. Yes. Those hoagies are probably done. The lounge or the bingo? What? Like, how was that sitting in the chat? Yeah, I was like, launch? Jesse gift to the people. Yeah, okay, Breaking Bad. You didn't even delete it. I just straight hit that person. I was like, no. Hi, too much tattoo. You can become green alien. Yes, I'm ET. Phone home, motherfuckers. I'll go ahead and erase them for you. Just for you. Yeah, I was like, he meant bingo, right? Oh, I think this is like your motivation to go tomorrow, Tristan. It's a good balance. Sometimes a gift, sometimes a curse. Oh. Bammy, you talking shit? Oh, whatever. I seen the other timestamps. I can't be 30 minutes behind now. Thanks, Tristan. Is that a star because you believe in me? That I'm gonna put that over my bingo number. I-25. Enrique. I saw like Enrique something in Enrique Iglesias. I used to love Enrique Iglesias. There's one song, I forget the fucking name of it. If I see the title, I'll be like, oh no. I listen to that song so much that I cannot do it anymore either. It's okay, Enrique. None of us do. It don't matter. Most people that are even in their fucking 90s don't even know what the fuck they're doing. It's fine. None of us know what we're doing here. That's what we all have in common. Even when some people are like, I know because I know. No, you don't. It's fine. As long as you're being a good human, you're doing good things, do unto others as you wish done upon yourself. Golden rule. You'll figure it out, you know? And stay humble. That's important too. That is so important. Gator, I've had gator tail before. Living out in the country. I've had gator tail. It tastes like fucking chicken. But that's not something I would go out of my way for. I've had gator bites a few times. But I'm just like, is it really gator? And I don't know. Like, I feel like, why are we eating gator? You know? There's just like other animals that I feel bad for the animals. Always, duh, y'all. Duh. But it's like gator? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Even like horse. Like, why are people eating horse? You know? Each is their own. I know somebody's gonna say some shit, but it's just, I don't know. Is it Snow White? It just, I do eat some animals, but I don't want to talk about the process of the animals going through XYZ. I just don't want to. And I'm still even weird when I'm eating it. If I can tell anyone anything about me, and I've said this before, if there's an all-you-can-eat wings place, don't invite me. Just don't. I don't care if it's a good deal. It's like, honestly, probably not a good deal once I go. And I don't know. I don't like tendons and weird shit like that. My go-to meats are definitely pork chop. I love like meatloaf. I could do like a turkey or a beef meatloaf. Love those type of things. I'm not eating like tendon and shit, you know? It's more of that's because it's processed. Something in my head when I was a child, my uncles being like extreme hunters and fishermen, like throwing Bambi on the table and mortifying the fuck out of me, it has never been forgotten. And then my mom, you know, explaining that I'm eating animal and why I'm reacting to that. Like, I didn't see my mom for like 10-ish years, and that was one of the first questions she asked me, was like, are you still weird with meat? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck happened to me, you know? Like, I got destroyed. Like, no one should have told me I was eating animal. And it was primarily because I always clicked with animals. Like, I always grew up having animals and just being around them. And just, like, that was just, like, who I am and who I still am, you know? So, to think I'm eating them, I get that some of y'all are like, what the fuck? This is how you live. But there are other things you can eat. And I'm not anti. I can never be vegan. Shout out to the people that are. That's cool for you. I can never do that, and I can never be vegetarian. Never. Even with the vegetarian burgers that I got from Amazon, they're pretty good for like a mimic burger, but I much rather have a burger. Like those things, like I realize, but I don't know. Something in here that just doesn't want to do it, you know? When I have a farm one day, I will just be collecting for my animals without taking them out. You know, in the ways that can be done, and things will happen, you know, as they do on said farm. But I just, each is their own. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Little Alan Jackson. Well, Adam, if you're getting stupid tattoos that don't mean anything to you, then you may feel that way. I actually just got my tattoos revamped a little bit on one side, and I didn't regret the ones that I had before, even though it's still very similar. I still went with the same thing. Like, I don't know, I think you should be getting things that mean something to you, because it is something that's going to grow with you. For sure. And over time, that your skin spreads, you get older, wiser, you know. But if you're going out there getting stupid fucking tattoos and they have no meaning behind them at all, or you don't have a connection to them like that, then yeah, you could have regret. For sure. So you should always think about it. Nah, you'd never hear me say no roll tide. What the hell? You better roll out. Donut. I had a chicken sandwich for lunch. What the fuck? I knew you were in the backyard again, Jesse. I knew it. For all your district? Okay. Trosan lives in your district, so he'll be collecting his chicken sandwich. And Trosan, get an extra chicken sandwich for me, okay? G65. Who am I? I don't know. Do I know you? Do you know me? Am I disturbing you? Wow, thanks for letting me know. Thanks, Derek. I hope you're having a great day. The fuck? 16:27. Oh, yeah. I'm like 20 minutes behind. It's fine. I gotta go in a second, too. I do gotta take the pups out. 100%, and I need to charge my phone. Told the bartender to cut off her sister. That's hilarious. That's like embarrassing, but that's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you got up and danced. Don't be a fucking party pooper. And I'm glad you stayed longer. You know, you have to like just, if you go into anything thinking it's gonna be shitty, it will be shitty, you know? But then if you're open minded, you're like, okay, I'm open for this. Because I do have a wedding to go to next month. And I'm feeling that energy. So me saying that to you is also a message to myself. That if I go into it that way, it's going to be shitty. But it'd be fun, you know, chill. Hopefully listen to good music. And food's always nice. An open bar. Thanks. I didn't see who sent that, but thank you. And roll with it. You go rolling in thinking it's going to be fucking awful. It probably will be, you know. So I'm glad you had a good time and you stayed longer. Look at you. So proud of you. Get a phone call. Wow. Good job. You can concoct some hardcore shit. That's amazing. I do love cooking at home. Concoct. I haven't seen concoct in a long time. That's actually funny. And I'm saying that and it sounds even funnier. I'm on a all seafood diet. Seafood, eat food. Although I did cut back a lot on like oil and stuff, I've been cheating lately and doing a little bit more like rice again. I got kind of sick of quinoa. I was like eating quinoa like obsessively, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. She didn't complain to you the whole night, so you were like her bitching shoulder. After the pandemic, they think they're a real restaurant. Who? What, Crackle Barrel? I'm behind, so I'm like having to rewind it back. Hold on. Rewind it back. I'm like, ugh, yeah, it still took the whole day. I told you have to think about your words for jury duty. I'm glad you didn't get selected. Do you want to get selected? Let me guess, it was a Droog case. You were happy not to get selected. Yeah, I was so fucking happy. They were going to select me, and then last second they were like, oh yeah, she's a liability. No, I'm just kidding. They were like, oh yeah, get this one out of here. And I'm like, yeah, get me out of here. You don't fucking want me in here. I straight up was like, I don't want to fucking sit here and listen to this fucking bozo shit. Like, I really don't. I was said that a little bit politer, but it was pretty much the same stuff. I was like, I do not condone what the fuck they're doing, and no. No. Which could be good or bad for depending on the party, but they already had people that were like against it. Acid reflux patients? No, I'm not a doctor. No, the bride was complaining. I hear probably already answered this. The bride was complaining about the sister needing to be cut off. Oh, Bama's like, you off to the motherfucking train station. Did he, Jeff? Did he eat a dove? I haven't heard that one. What? She even snuck another drink? Damn. She was out there. She was looking for a shoulder to cry on. But this was the bride, right? Do I want to cry? No. Big girls don't cry. Ooh, salted hoagies in the oven. You may be enjoying them finally now. I feel like I said that like 10, 20 minutes ago. She was just trying to have fun. What up, Winner? Thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. I seen a lady at the gas station last weekend that had a full sleeve, and she had a peacock on a good portion of the sleeve, and I was like, oh my gosh, peacock sisters, you know? But she was so fucking rude, and I was like, this is why I don't fuck with humans. I'm like, we could have had like a little bit of a moment, but you want to be a bag of dicks. Good to fucking know. I'm like, I'm just gonna enjoy my Slurpee. Go fuck off now. Yeah, she was so like, and I'm like, you're like 50 anyways, if we're gonna be assholes, right? And I'm like, you literally got that because you were going through like, I don't even know. Yeah, I could have went deep with that, but I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that was unnecessary. This is why women have problems with one another, you know? I wasn't expecting us to be best friends, but we could have just like had a nice moment for a second, you know? But humans are so fucked that that's where we're at. And I was like, oh, okay. A Caddyshack? You had everything with milk, Jesse. Cornbread and milk? That sounds disgusting. Casserole station. Who are you talking to, Josh? You ain't talking to Bama. Jalapeno. I heard someone say jalapeno was called jalapeno, and I always fuck it up now because I'm like, oh shit, don't be saying jalapeno. But jalapeno cornbread could be really good. I see that's another thing. If we're throwing things into the cornbread, I see how we could spice it up, you know? Now, stuffed jalapenos, phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. I've never done jalapeno cornbread, though. That could be fun. Sup, Ties? How was your birthday? You're going to play golf and you didn't invite Trosit? Oh, what politician do you know? Actually, it doesn't matter. You'll get grown started. Subway who? Get out of the way. Chosen wants you to record yourself playing putt-putt. 4:39. I'm 20 minutes behind, y'all, and I really gotta take the dogs out. So I gotta go. I have to leave here in a little bit. And my puppy's like staring at me. He's like, you took forever. All you do was blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I'm so bright. That's crazy. Bright like a diamond. Nope. 3D printed cornbread. That's crazy. Then you can't eat it, right? The 3D stuff is really amazing. You'll be fine. You don't need to practice. If you swing up some grass on the fucking golf course, they may laugh at you a little bit, but you'll be fine. But if you haven't gone in years, one practice session isn't gonna like do it over for you. Although I did pull out my mini pool table recently, and I was so shitty at first, and then I was doing trick shots by the end of that hour, yo. I need to do that on live. Honestly, I have 2 of them. I got a new coffee table, but I need to sand it down and like thinking about like doing like a stain color. It's like a light brown. But I needed something because I have all the games inside my ottoman now. A place to put those games because I just don't want them laying around. But I pulled out my pool table. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about my pool table. Hi, Julia Roberts. That's not me. Call Julia. She lost her sister. Katy Perry vibes today. I cannot. Welcome back, Dreamsicle. Oh, I'm sure it smells so good in their farms. I am behind. Worrying me by saying what? Yeah, I can read your message, Cody. Hey, Harford. Drinking red wine. Have a sip for me. What are you drinking? A Cabernet, a Merlot, a Shiraz. Join the party. Cheers. I'm super fucking behind the chat per usual, and I have to take dogs out, so I may be cutting this short soon. Apologies, but shout out to the people that have stopped in today. Primarily my peeps. Shout out to the new peeps that we don't know yet. We're all mingling, chilling, good vibes only. You need to be an adult. You need to be a good fucking human, period. But if you haven't chatted in here and actually like chatted with everyone before, throw something at the board. We don't bite. We do ride for each other because we're the dogs. You know? But overall, we do accept new people. If you've been sitting back in these chats and not saying sheets, you're missing out. Come on now. Introduce yourself. Hang out with us. But once again, shout out to my main peeps for supporting me, accepting me, listening to me, accepting me being fucking behind in these chats, you know. It goes a long ways. Because once again, without you guys, I wouldn't even be here. Truly. Truly. And I haven't been on in several days, so I really didn't know what to expect. So I gotten some good laughs in today, and that goes a long ways, for sure. After watching this short video, I realized that you were a very good trainer. Like what, a dog trainer or like a personal trainer? Personal trainer, no. Dog trainer, no either. Dog whisperer, animal whisperer, yes. William Murray? Wait, what? Like Willie Nelson? Wait, what? What are you talking about, funny? Did Ozzy eat a bat? Moto? Is it bull's blood? Yeah, is it bull's blood? I don't know if Harvard knows about the bull's blood. You don't even know about it, Jesse. Oh God, we're talking about gator. Oh my God, I'm behind. Yeah, gator tastes like chicken, but I haven't had it since I was like, I don't know, like 14 years old. It's been a long time. I want to say I had gator nuggets in maybe after that one or two times, but gator tail I haven't had since I was like 13 or 14 or something. Golden eagle as a pet? There's no way. Set a timer for 28 minutes? Yeah. I really gotta go. I'm like over my timer. Should have set a fucking timer. For sure. I just always feel bad tipping out. But if I'm reading about gator, yo, like, damn. And I do gotta take the pups out because I gotta get out of here soon too, so I need to be on it. Oh my God, I love jerk chicken. Oh my God. And then if you have it with like a Jamaican soda, what? I love Jamaican patties too, but jerk chicken, wow. Jerk chicken is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I've had like jerk chicken chips before. Have you ever had jerk chicken chips? Oh my gosh. Smoked penguin? What the fuck are you talking about, Patrick? That's some wild shit. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Jesse's like sitting here and telling us he's like a tooting machine over there. Take a couple Tums. What, the jerk chicken? How cute my nostrils are, my little comma nostrils. Some of these things, I'm like, people are just saying shit, but Jesse, I don't want to read that about the animals, okay? Oh my gosh. No, I'm sorry, La Quinta. Am I a tattoo artist? No. Married to good Dutchy boy? Oh, thanks, Al. They don't collect what, tattoos? Chain to the runner? I cannot. Yeah, Jesse been out here for like 28 weeks. He's like, Dutchy, just throw me a chicken. I was like, I'll throw you the fat. I told Farms to give her the skin. Yeah, I am reading the chats. I'm just like fucking behind, dude. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, we do. Where are you? There's a bunch of women with tattoos. When I get married, I know you won't come. Bama, what the fuck are you talking about? A goulash? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, what they put together in a soup. Oh, good Lord, Trosan. That sounds awful. Yeah, it is the spaghetti soup. Jambalaya is so good, though. Oh my gosh. Love it. There was this place that had crawfish when I worked at this coffee place across the way. And literally, it was like a spicy soup, though. So fucking good. It had like rice or something in it, too. Oh, when I did it, the dude was like right in front of us. And I was like, great. He's like just staring at all of us for answers. This is cool. And I'm a bitch. I straight up was like, no, I don't condone what the fuck this like dude's doing. Like, and I'm not gonna sit back and I don't want to listen to this fucking shit. And everyone's just like, and I'm like, no, but at that point, we'd already been there all motherfucking day. Like, let me go home. Okay, thanks. And I was so upset because, like, our lunch break was, like, after, like, their little, like, cafeteria place closed. So we pretty much were just starving. And then you got me hangry now. And I thought I would have been done, so I would have brought, like, a whole fucking lunchbox with me, you know? It's crazy. And my pups were, like, so excited when I came home. No, I'm not yelling for Dixon, okay? Alright, I gotta take dogs out. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading anymore. I'm trying. Don't listen to her. I cannot. Yeah, don't listen to me. You keep trying out there. What did I say earlier with Aaliyah? You dust off, you just keep trying and trying again. At first you don't succeed. Shout out to Aaliyah. She didn't deserve that shit. Fuck R. Kelly too. That should have never been his boo. Oh. Who's got the goulash? Who's got the goulash? Not me, but I got some banana pudding. Who got the banana pudding? I'm gonna put the phone on the charge. I'm gonna leave the chat up for a little bit. But I may have to like urgently just like dip out because I'm definitely fucking late to all the things. Should have already been prepared. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. That would have been crazy. It's crazy how these devices, you think you drop it, it's the end of the world. Because it could be. Back in the 90s, you didn't give a shit about that, you know? Alright. I'm gonna plug the phone in. Take the doggies out. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me. All my dogs, y'all the best. Shout out to Farms, Jesse, Trosan, to Baker, to Bama. So even the people that didn't show up today, you guys are always still forever in my heart. And the ones that did show up, you guys are fucking awesome too because it means the world to me that you show up. As always. And BRB.